So I'm leaving for work this morning and I noticed a newspaper sitting out front of my doorstep. And first of all, the fact that we still get newspapers is hilarious. It's mind-blowing that they haven't stopped newspapers now. When I grabbed the newspaper to throw it directly into the recycling bin, I noticed that the front page of the newspaper is sunglass advertising. Front page of the newspaper is an advertisement. Extra 3 pairs of glasses for $500. It's mind-blowing. If that's not a signal of the direction in which legacy media is heading, then I don't know what is, because I'm old enough to remember when the front page of the goddamn newspaper used to have news on it. But no, now we're advertising. Back in the day, newspapers did serve the purpose of providing the latest news and the most important news. They were the gatekeepers of information. And now, obviously, since the internet has been around for 25, 30 years, that is dissipating. I know this might sound all a little dramatic and unnecessary and not even related to Bitcoin that much, but people are obviously just sick of legacy systems. The legacy news system is for sure on its way out. There's a reason why podcasts like the Joe Rogan Experience get so many more views than any other news network, CNN, or anything out there. And it's just because people are tired of the gatekeepers of information changing the narratives or only providing certain points of view. And thanks to technology like the internet, we're able to filter that a lot better now, and we're able to find various sources for the information that we're consuming. And it's no surprise that it's proliferated this much. Now, I know this doesn't seem like it has a lot to do with Bitcoin, but as per any Bitcoiner, we can tie any subject that we're talking about into Bitcoin. And honestly, the stretch from legacy media to Bitcoin isn't that big of a stretch, because at the end of the day, it comes down to a system that's been in place for decades or even centuries that hasn't changed that much. It hasn't been that long since we've had the internet. It hasn't been that long that the newspaper was the best source to get our information. But thanks to freedom technology like the internet and like Bitcoin, we have options now, and people are voting with their eyes and they're voting with their dollars. We're starting to see the effects in real time of the power of things like X and things like Bitcoin. And I think it just stems from people, I hate using this word, but waking up to the bullshit that they feed us. And when you have a system that is clearly manipulated and clearly frauded in every square inch of the space, like money is, and you have Bitcoin, which is a completely open and transparent system ran by nobody. It's rules without rulers. It's no surprise that Bitcoin has gone from worth fractions of a penny to now worth $125,000 Canadian. So whether we're talking mainstream media or if we're talking about money and where we invest, you have to be the change you want to see in the world. You have to focus your energy on things that you can control. And that's what it's all about. It's about control. The people in power want to stay in power, but they can't stay there forever if we stop using their products and we stop being a product to them. And if you believe that these institutions are not primarily acting in your best interest, then you need to do something about it. And for me personally, I believe the best way is by voting with my dollars and what I look at and where I get my information from online. So what do you guys think about this? Am I way off, or would you agree that the best way to cast your vote to the world is by only supporting and participating in things that you agree with fundamentally, such as getting your news from various sources other than those provided directly from legacy media like CNN or the newspaper? And then at the end of the day, it's on you to make up your mind on what's true or what's not true, not being fed one point of view in a newspaper or from a certain news station. And that's the same with money. If you're tired of the current monetary system abusing you through taxation or inflation or any number of different things, little fees that we pay and every single day are rising costs, then store your money in something that can't be inflated, that can't be gouged to death, that can't be diluted. Store it in Bitcoin. Of course, this is not financial advice. It's just my opinion, but let me know what you guys think. How are you voting? How are you making a change in the world? Let me know in the comments. Peace.